Alright guys, here we are. We are in Statham, Georgia today. My daughter is at dance right now. So, we are taking this opportunity, going for a skate. Skated it once before. It's not the most ideal, but it's not the worst. I've seen worse. We're gonna take this little trail right here, this little cut through from the road we're on to kind of the main road in Statham. It's actually kind of pretty, surprisingly. But we might come back to this area right here and actually sit down and drink our whiskey. So, which we're actually drinking some Moonrise today. It's a distillery out of Georgia. We went to an event and we won it out of a raffle. It's a silent auction, which is pretty cool. So, let's see. We're gonna wait for this car to pass and then we're gonna get in the bike lane. But, you like Statham. It's neat because of how old the houses are, but it's a cool little community. I came here and skated one time during Halloween, and man, each house was decked out in Halloween stuff, like heavily. It was really cool. Like every house had huge decorations. So, if you're in the area during that time, let's see, what's Broad Street in Statham. Come here, come check it out. Come see the offerings that the houses have. But, hope everyone's doing well today. Go around all these rocks. If you find it in your heart to subscribe, thank you. We're a small channel, we need all the help we can get. But we skate, we talk about whiskey. I always keep forgetting to mention it, but if you are on Strava, if I remember, we do routes on Strava. So you can follow mine that I take. Let's see. This is going out of town. After this car passes, I'm gonna circle around. But yeah, I record all my routes on Strava, so you can go check those out if you want to. This is going downhill too, that's a little better. But follow me on Instagram, see all the stories. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't get posted on here, just short stuff. TikTok as well. You know, it's funny, the growth between TikTok and Instagram is so much different, vastly different. TikTok is so easy to gain followers. We're new. I have a wedding business, has a good amount of followers on Instagram. Never really gave TikTok a fair chance. But man, for this, TikTok, 3 times the amount of followers in the same amount of time. It's absolutely wild. Just absolutely wild. But anyways, so yeah, I won Moonrise in silent auction. Like I said, I don't know much about it. This ground is really hard to skate on. It's rough. We're gonna get over to the sidewalk. I need to look at it again, but I believe it's 93 proof, so a lower proofer. Bottle's been open for, I would say, 5-6 days now. So not anything crazy. It's not gonna, got dirt, let's run. Oh, good grief. It hasn't been open enough to kind of develop further, but it's been open for a bit. So we'll see what we think about it. I had a bug just fly in my ear. Yeah, like, look at this house. This house is cool. I love this old style that a lot of these houses have. There's also some newer houses here. There's one in particular that's really neat. It's actually got an old historic sign by it. It's actually this one up here. We'll cross and show it to you. Yeah, that skating isn't very good here. I don't recommend to come and skate, but coming and driving, walking would be better. Yeah, Statham house. I think it's this one. It's pretty cool. I like the area on the side, little rounded out area, triangle roof, pyramid roof. It's pretty neat. Let's go to this church. Let's see how we feel about this. Let's wait for these cars. It's funny, you got this big old church and this little bitty one right next to it. Little bitty one right there. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, right there. We got the bigger one on this side. It's interesting. We're gonna see about skating through this church parking lot though, to get around to the other side. Let's see what we think. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely don't recommend skating here. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and cross. Right here. All right, here we go. It's not much better. If you did watch the last video, we were in Duluth. Thank you. That video was all over the place. I do apologize. It was not good. If you watched it, props to you. All right, let's see here. A little bit of action. Nice little place. All right. Had to get a little bit in there. I've been playing a lot of hockey lately, and it's been killing my legs. I'll tell you what, killing my legs, which is good. Means I need it. But playing 3 different leagues throughout the week, scale in a level of play. One of them kills me. A bunch of kids half my age, literally, and then the other one, I am one of the better ones in. So it's funny, the difference between the skill levels. Let's go ahead and head down here. This is leading to downtown Statham. Got some local places, you got the police department, all that, and you got Subway and I feel like that. But there's some good barbecue places here. I haven't tried the bars. I want to sometime, but I'm never here at the right time of day for that. I'm always here in the afternoon. But, you know, we'll go around this thing on the sidewalk. Yeah, unless you're a little more experienced with skating, I definitely do not recommend it here. That's a cool car. There. That's neat. It's an old one. It's a really old one. Alright, let's get over here where we don't need stairs. There we go. Yeah, we got a Mexican place right here. Counseling center, graphic design, all kinds of stuff downtown Statham. Foot-long churro, I wonder how that is. Sounds really good. I don't know if I can eat a foot-long one though. All right, let's wait to cross. Oh, they were nice. They let us cross. Got the library right here. Ooh. Got barbecue right here. Another barbecue place across the street. Got appliance and mattress center Dave's. Got all kinds of stuff here. Go find anything. Anything you need is right here on this strip. Come get your washing machine, come get your mattress, come get your barbecue. Wait for this car, we're gonna go around. Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna make our way back up to that sidewalk strip where we first went into the other road, the other main road in Statham. Probably the main road in Statham. Let's run over. Right. Nice pretty place. Alright, oh, butterfly. All right, well, I'm gonna get set up. We'll go from there. All right, guys, I'm here. Got some information for you about this. I can't find too much on it in regards to the mash bill. So I don't know what that is. I can't find it online. I think they're a fairly new distillery, but what I have here is Moonrise Distillery, Georgia bourbon whiskey, artisan small batch. And they're based out of Bourbon County, Georgia. Like I said, I couldn't find too much on the distillery. They do have a website. I didn't take a second to read through it. This all happened very fast. I was taking my daughter to dance, and I was like, I'll grab my skates, I'll grab the camera, let's go. But let's get into it. I do know that they sell all kinds of stuff from the distillery. They have peach preserves, you can get bitters, you can get obviously hats and merch and that kind of stuff, but they have all kinds of stuff on their website. I did win this in a silent auction. It was with two glasses that were really cool. They weren't Glencairns like this, but they were like fantasy dragon kind of type looking. I'll show you eventually. They're pretty cool though. So obviously caramel, vanilla. There's something else there though. It's good. It's good. I've had one glass of it before. It is good. The finish is kind of short, I will say that. I mean, it tastes good, but there's not a whole lot to it, to be honest. There's some kind of note that I'm not picking out what it is. I mean, again, I'm fairly new at this. I do enjoy it, but I'm not very good at it. All right, I'm going to read directly from the website. They do have quite a large line. They say, as artisans, we focus equally on the 40% science of distilling and the 60% art of barrel aging and blending. And then they also say, they have a picture on here. They won Best Georgia Bourbon in 2020 and Best Georgia Specialty Spirits. They say, unlike most distillers, we let our spirits tell us when they are ready, aging by taste and not by time. They don't have a way that I can see quickly to look at all their different offerings and what each one is. The idea of aging by taste and not by time is cool. It obviously has to follow certain stipulations to become bourbon. But I think there's a large part of the bourbon community that wants to know exactly what they're drinking. I think that's a big part of bourbon tasting and being a bourbon enthusiast. Now, I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong, just saying I think a little more information is probably wanted, and I'm sure over time that'll be given. You know, this is a newer distillery in comparison to the big brands and the big dogs in the bourbon world. But I mean, it's a good bourbon. It's not bad. It's just different. It's a craft bourbon or a craft distillery. So you're gonna get some of those funky notes and flavors that the newer people like me can't exactly pick out. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind drinking that. I don't mind that I paid what I paid for it in the silent auction with the cool glasses. Again, you'll see those eventually. But yeah, Moonrise Distillery. I am excited to try more of their drinks. But that'll be it for today. Got to go pick my daughter up. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Hit the notification bell. Comment if you've had Moonrise Distillery before. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear other people's opinions. Thank you again for joining. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. Blades on, spirits up. Cheers, friends.
I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up.